Eric, thank you. All new at 6 now. The FDA could soon make a decision on whether to let younger kids get the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine. That decision could come as soon as this week. We're going in depth on the topic tonight. ABC Action News reporter Mary O'Connell has been digging into the data for us today, speaking with doctors and families on what to expect when kids can roll up their sleeves.
As a 13-year-old, Peyton Finch will be the last in her family to get the COVID-19 vaccine. And she told me she's ready for her dose.
I was literally just in orchestra class. And we're not allowed to have live concerts and stuff. And I really want to do that stuff again.
That opportunity may be coming soon. ABC News has learned the FDA may decide to allow children 12 to 15 years old to get Pfizer's vaccine as early as this week. In March, the company shared that in a phase 3 trial for kids 12 to 15 years old, its vaccine showed 100% efficacy and robust antibody responses.
I do think it would be extremely challenging to reach herd immunity without having kids vaccinated. Because that's a huge chunk of the population that is now hopefully, going to be eligible for this vaccine.
Pfizer says its vaccine was well tolerated, too, with side effects generally consistent with those seen in participants who were 16 to 25 years old. I spoke to Dr. Allison Messina with Johns Hopkins All Children's today about potential side effects for this younger age group.
They might not feel so great the day after that second dose. Sore arms, muscle aches, headache, even some low-grade fever was fairly common. But typically those side effects resolve on their own and only last usually 1 to 2 days.
Doctors tell me when we talk about the concept of herd immunity, the more people in a population we get vaccinated, the better not only for that person getting vaccinated, but also everyone else in the community. Dr. Claudia Espinoza, a pediatric infectious diseases specialist at USF Health, says for families who are hesitant, talk to your pediatrician who you trust.
Millions of people in the whole world have been vaccinated with this vaccine, and they have done well, most of them. And really, when you compare the rates of adverse events, there are so few compared with the millions of people that did not have any problems.
As a decision looms, I wanted to know if Tampa Bay area school districts would require students that are authorized to get the COVID vaccine to be vaccinated for the new school year. Some told us they don't have plans to require the vaccine, while others deferred to the state. I reached out to both the Florida Department of Health and Florida Department of Education to see if they'd require the COVID vaccine for students. I'm still waiting to hear back.
And I support any parent's decision based on what they think is right for their children. It's their job, it's their responsibility to make those choices and decisions. And so, for us, for the active lives that we live, we felt that this was the right course of action for us.
While the Finch family waits for the green light, Peyton explained to me how she'll feel to finally get her turn.
It's like a weight kind of lifted off your shoulders.
In Tampa, Mary O'Connell, ABC Action News.